Hello everyone, welcome to Resonating Art. I am making some little Cabeshon, I guess I'm saying it right, Cabeshon. Little deals for necklaces or keychains or whatever you want to use them for. The resin I'm going to be using is the DHKY resin. It's in a, let me show you. This right here. There's part A and part B. One's in a blue bottle, one's in a yellow. You get it off Amazon. It's a low viscosity resin. I'm mixing it up right now. Of course, there's lots of bubbles, so I'm gonna have to put it through the vacuum machine. I could have let it warm up a little bit. I usually put it on my heater vent and that warms it up pretty good. But like if I'm doing blooms, it will heat my resin up so fast. It's like as soon as I get it out of the vacuum machine, it's like ready to work. So, let's see. Whoa, look at all them bubbles. If you don't have a vacuum machine, the best thing to do is warm your resin up. You can do it in the jugs, actually. You can do it in your sink. You can do it just, I set it on my vents of my heater, so they blow from the floor. But you want to make sure it's mixed up really well. At least 3 to 5 minutes. You'll be able to see if there's any streaks or lines anymore when you're rubbing the side. I think that's pretty well because I started mixing it before I got on camera. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna pause for a second so you don't have to listen to my vacuum machine because it is quite loud, and then we'll restart. Okay, I just got it out of the vacuum machine. I'm going to put some in here. I feel just easier to pour. That'll be good. Of course, I always make way more than I need, so I'll probably end up pouring something else too. Okay, we'll just fill these up. Not all the way, well, that one's probably pretty darn close. If you want to put a back on them, you don't want to fill them all the way up. And some of them look really pretty without a back. But some of them, if you put a black back on them, it just makes the color pop so beautifully. That vacuum machine is quite amazing. Before I had it, I had to stir so slow and make sure my resin was quite warm. But, you know, I still had bubbles. I still loved the things I made. But I was very happy to get this vacuum machine. I think I got it on Amazon. Michelle from Glitz and Glitter, I had messaged her and asked her which one she used. And she sent me a link, and I went and looked at it, and I was pretty excited about it to try it out. And I got it. And it's worked great. Let's see. I don't really need the teeny tiny ones, but I do like doing the heart ones. I have contacts in. I need them to see far away. But when I'm wearing my contacts, I have to wear these lenses that are just like magnifying, that you get like Dollar General or Dollar Tree or anywhere really. I feel like I'm blind. I can see pretty close without my contacts, but I mean, that's life, I guess. All right, let's put in some colors. I'm using some Let's Resin. This is a forest green. Do one there, one there. Let's do a heart like that too. One there. Oops, oh my gosh. Oh, you talk about overboard. Oh, nice one. Let's do, I was gonna do let's do a coffee. It's some Let's Resin also. I've got a cheap art alcohol ink I'm gonna use also, because I like it too. Here's a coffee. I think I'm gonna do coffee and yellow, and I'll do the cheap art yellow. Well, maybe not. Oh, I haven't even cut the end off that one. Okay, let's do the Let's Resin yellow. I just know I have less of this. I've also got a Let's Resin red. I don't want to do red and green. It'll be like Christmas, and it's not what I'm going for here. Red and brown might be cute though. Let's do it. We got some blue. Do red and blue. And I think in that blue one, I'm just gonna leave it blue. Okay, we have our Sinker White by Let's Resin. I'm sure that didn't focus. There we go. Shake that up really well. I'm putting some in the negative space and then some on the color, in the blue one anyway. Cover your... I'm not going overboard either. I saw Daniel Cooper and he... Was it Daniel Cooper? And didn't go overboard. Like 1 drop per the color you put in. Let that sit. Now, I've seen some people wait for like an hour. I think I'm gonna wait maybe 20 minutes. These are some of the ones I've made already. I just added a little... My camera lens, I have cracked it, so I do need to get me a new phone. But I will say, they're just stunning. They're so beautiful. I love making stuff. I love seeing what the end product's gonna be. And I'm looking for another mold I can use. I guess I could fill this one up some more. But I didn't want to make too awful many. Well, I guess I can do this. Let me clean this out. Okay. Alcohol, I use 91%. I get it at Dollar General. I just put it in a spray bottle. But man, do I go through it. And paper towels. Oh my gosh. I've got this little trash can and it's just plumb full. So full, oh my gosh. Make sure you go over your edges. Hopefully prevent any bubbles from forming. I'm trying to pour down into there. Okay. Oh, I see one right there. Oh, and one right there. Okay. Can I get it with my little toothpick? Oh my gosh, you can't even see what I'm doing. Hold on, let me move this over. Okay. Well, I'm trying to use this tripod and it's small, but I've never made videos before, so it's all I could find. I'll have to order one if this seems to be something I want to keep doing. I mean, I actually enjoy it. It's quite interesting. There we go. Okay. Let's see, I think that was, maybe I'll use my little popsicle stick because I think it's down low. Okay, I think I got that one. And I think my torch will get that one. I can use my torch or I can use my little blue long lighter. Yeah, I got it. Okay. This one I think I'm actually gonna leave clear. Because I think when it's, there might be bubbles down in there. When it does get done or hard or cure, I'll add a sticker in. I've got some really neat hummingbird wall art that you can put in here. Or I could go ahead and just add some ink to the top of it. Let's add some green. Let's swirl it around. Let's see what we get. And I might do some sinker on it. All I can do is flop, right? And not look good. Let's see. I don't know about doing the sinker in this. I've literally only done blooms and put artwork in there. Okay, here's my sinker white. Let's see how this goes. It's not very deep, so I'm afraid it might not turn out like I want it to. That's a lot deeper though. And I can literally let this cure, put the artwork on the top side, which I'll usually have to recoat anyway because this mold's getting old and it's a lot less shiny than it used to be. We'll reshake up my sinker white and see how this goes. I'm just doing 1 drop per color. See what happens. I mean, I don't know where it's going to sink to. I did add more. There we go. And I'll wait and stir that up and see what it makes. I don't need it too flashy. I was literally just going to go with clear. Make sure you don't use your torch after putting your alcohol ink in. It will flame up. And I know from experience. I mean, you learn. You learn as you're doing this, so I will come back in a little while. Let's give it 20 minutes and then we'll stir this up. Okay, let's see. It's been longer than 20 minutes. I need to find my toothpick so I can stir it. Here we go. Okay, I went ahead and added some more little white drops throughout of my Sinker White. Oh, goodness. I mean, there's really nowhere for it to sink, so that was kind of a... And I'm not going to use my toothpick in this because, I mean, I'm going to scratch my mold even more than it is already matte looking. We'll just use, well, I got a little pointy rubber. Here we go. You talk about convenient. And they just wipe right off. It's pretty awesome. Okay, let's just do some swirls. Oh, I'm getting pretty thicky. There we go. I mean, oh, okay, there's really nothing over here. But this is just going to be a background. So, I mean, unless it turns out super awesome, then I'll end up putting a back or something on it. Okay, let me find my torch. Or my lighter, or anything. Okay. There we go. Because of course you do that and you make bubbles. Or you drop stuff in it. Okay. I probably should have did this other one first. It's probably a little thicker. I usually always stick my hands right in resin. And I definitely will wipe it off after each time. Or I'm going to get colors everywhere. Okay. We'll go out. And then come in. This one we can just do swirl back and forth and up the middle. I don't know what my favorite color is. What's yours? I like all colors. I used to deliver mail, and I have a yellow truck, and I've still got it. I actually love that truck. It's not running anymore. I've had it for quite a while. I think it's a 2007. But it was a really good truck. I don't know why we keep it. Well, for one, it's not running. So it's kind of hard to sell something that's not running. But it's sentimental value, I guess. Well, it's happy time. I so loved delivering mail. It was amazing. It was so fun. Okay, I'd like to find my torch. I can't remember anything. I try to keep everything right in here so I don't lose it. But I lose it anyway. looking under everything. I don't, oh, here it is, way over here. Oh, I had it covered up. I put a little top coat on a tray I had made that just needed some clear. It's been long enough, so I'm going to go ahead and torch this. Now that I say that, watch it flame up on me. You don't want to get too close to these. You don't want to burn your mold. Okay. I do see something in this one. Okay. Let's wait for that to cure and see what we end up with. Bye. All right. I said I'd be back so we can look at these. Let's see. I don't know whether to put it back on it or not because the front might look horrible. It's still kind of soft, so I literally just wanted to put a butterfly sticker on the front anyway. It's quite soft, actually. Come on. Oh, okay. Let's see. Well, it's just a blobby, swirly mess. I should probably put it back on it. Hold on and I'll show you the stickers I've got for it. But these, I can put backs on them with my UV resin. So let's check them out. Well, I wish it zoomed better. I was gonna say, let me use my phone light to show you. Let's see if we can see any of these other ones better. Plus, if they had black on the back, it'd really be beautiful. Huh. Maybe I should. My sucker's thin. That was my red and brown. That's kind of a, you know, my lighting isn't the best, but I am going to get some of them side lights so that top one ain't just so overpowering. You know, I think I might back these and I can show them in a video I make tomorrow. I still don't know if you can see the bloom very well. I mean, I think it turned out pretty well. I'm not quite sure about the green, but so this is the mold I had actually poured it in a round mold. Then I got it out, drew a shape of a flower I wanted, 6 petals. And then I used my Dremel and I trimmed it all up and then I made a mold. And then this is what I got. It's all scratched up, and because my mold was, you know, working on this piece was interesting. But anyway, I'll make a mold or two until I get one that has no scratches or nothing in it. But I still think it turned out pretty. I could still probably make some kind of tray out of it. And I might. But I did put, because I had said earlier, my little tray molds are getting, matte looking because I've used them so much. I gotta trim the edges, but I put a clear layer on the top, so. And I think that bloom turned out pretty. Just pretty neat little tray. Anyway, that's that. Oh, I was gonna show you my sticker for this. Let's see where it's at. Right here. All of these might be too big. I have a bigger tray. I had been putting the hummingbirds in. These are my hummingbirds. So I might have to use one of these butterflies. Put it in there. Maybe put some kind of solid back on there. But I'll put a butterfly and then I'll top coat it. And I'll probably do that tomorrow. So I don't have 10 million projects going at once. But thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing evening. Thanks.